Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling and hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you my fourth project for Christmas. And in this case, it is gingerbread coffee cup box. If you like it, I really hope you'll feel inspired and craft along with me. As you can see, there is some space for some sweets inside, or maybe gingerbread. And that's how the box looks like. So for today's project, I'm going to use my new collection called Gingerbread Christmas. It has lots of elements to fussy cut and beautiful design papers. It is a digital collection. If you'd like to get it, I leave the links in the description down below. I absolutely love gingerbread, and for Christmas, it is just perfect. So, in this collection, you have lots of images to fussy cut and also some briefs, and you can put any sentiment there as you want. As you can see, there are also some beautiful design papers you can use for a variety of projects, even for someone who doesn't really celebrate Christmas. Maybe they just like gingerbread. And I couldn't resist and I had to add some polka dot design papers as well, just to finish off that collection. I also added some dots and beautiful stripes as well. So if you like this collection, check the description down below. If you get the full collection, you also get a set of sentiments as well. For today's project, I'm going to use a Latte Love coffee cup gift box die set from Tonic Studio. As you can see, there are beautiful dice, but when you open it, you have some beautiful instructions as well to follow. So this is super easy to create, and for my project, I decided to use a Kraft card. And you have to be a little bit patient with it, especially when you use liquid glue. So first I die cut those 4 pieces, and it is time to score all those lines. And this is really easy to create. And if you don't want to use a Kraft card, you can also use some white cut as well. I really wanted that cutting die set from Tonic Studio for a very long time, and they actually had a very good deal for Black Friday. So that's why I got it, and I'm going to create lots of projects with this cutting die. I think it is not only perfect for Christmas, but also other seasons as well. And I absolutely love gingerbread coffee, so I thought, why not? Let's create a gingerbread coffee cup for today's project. So here I'm putting the glue on top of the flaps, and I'm just making sure they are adhered to the inside of those panels. So this way, we're going to put the pieces together, and it's going to look super neat. So if you do have this cutting die set, I really hope you will give it a go. And if you don't have this cutting die set, do not worry. On the 7th day of Christmas, I'm going to create a project for you, a very special box, and you don't need any cutting dies to create it. So stay tuned for that. Now, as you can see, I used 2 design papers from Gingerbread Christmas collection, the darker and the lighter color with the smiley faces. I couldn't resist. I really like those design papers, so I thought they will decorate my gingerbread coffee cup beautifully. So using my liquid glue, I'm just going to assemble all those elements together. Super quick and simple. So as you can see, I've got the darker, lighter, and so on, just to create a pattern. When this is ready, then we're going to assemble the box together. And to be honest, the bottom of a box is pretty simple to create. So we've got 4 panels here, and we're going to put them together. As you can see, on one of the sides, there is a flap. So I'm going to use that liquid glue and put those elements together. And they will go on a slight angle here, which is super cool, because in the end, that coffee cup will stand proudly on the flat surface, which I think it is super cool. Have you ever created a project with coffee cup? If you haven't, I really hope you'll feel inspired. So now it is time to put that liquid glue on the last tab and actually assemble it together. So now it can lie flat and is absolutely fine. When this is set properly, I'm going to use 2 pieces and they will go at the bottom of the box. And this is super easy to do it. So as you can see, one will go at the bottom here one inside just to hide all those flaps. And here you have to be very patient. I'm pretty sure if you use white multi-purpose card, that will be so much quicker. But I really wanted to use that Kraft card to represent gingerbread. If you think that was a good idea, please let me know in the comments down below. Also on them, how many Christmas projects have you created this year? Are you going to start or are you just finishing them? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now it is time to create the lid. So as you can see, I've got that octagon here, but also I'm going to have 4 pieces like this. And they also have some scoring lines, so it is time to fold them. And we need 4 of those all together. When I have them ready, it will be time to adhere them at the bottom of that octagon. So actually underneath. And this is super easy at the moment. All you have to do is to put the glue. So I'm starting where that circle is, just to give me a guide. When this is ready and when the glue is set, I'm going to assemble all the other elements. And as I told you, playing with craft cards is a little bit tricky because using liquid glue makes you just use a little bit of time just to make sure the glue is set before you move on to the next step. But in the end, I do think it is worth the effort. If you want, you can also use red liner tape, and that'll be perfectly fine. So it is time to assemble the tabs together. And I'm starting with the biggest ones first. When this is assembled, then I'm going to use the smaller one. So as you can see, we're already getting that 3D look of the lid, and I really like it. When I saw the dice for the first time, especially the biggest die, I thought the box is going to be super small, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to fit anything in it. But in the end, as you can see, the cup is a pretty decent size, so you can get few sweets and put them in that box. And I'm pretty sure the recipient will absolutely love it. And if you do have that cutting die set from Tonic Studio, please let me know how often do you use it. Or have you created your project yet? Or maybe you got it for Black Friday, as I did. Now I'm going to make sure that the inside of the lid is super neat, so I die cut that octagon one more time, and I'm placing the circle, as you can see, where the hole is. Now let's create those neat edges here. So I'm going to put the glue here, and again I'm going to fold them inside. And at this point you can just leave one empty because later on I'm going to put some string. So I'm going to use one of my tools to actually lift it. But if you want, you can just leave one not adhered at the moment, and that will be perfectly fine. So again, I'm trying to hold all those pieces just to make sure the glue is set. And if you do create your Christmas projects, are you doing 12 days of Christmas as I do? Because if you do, that is absolutely amazing. Now I've got one more element and I'm going to die cut it 4 times as well. And that will give us even more dimension on the lid, which I think is super cool. It is time to put it together, and now you make sure that the glue is set before you move on. So I was holding it for a couple of seconds. To be honest, I really sped up the video here so you don't have to watch me just holding those pieces together for like 20 seconds, because I think that's what it took me in the end for each piece. But I think in the end it was worth it. So if you do like gingerbread, I wonder what's your favorite one. I'm very happy at the moment because Lidl has lots of gingerbread and I really like it. If you do have your favorite, I really wonder where do you get it from? So, as you can see, we're already getting that shape. Now it is time to assemble one more element here, and we are going to have that 3D look on the lid. And if you do have your favorite winter coffee, I really wonder which one is it. As I told you, I absolutely love gingerbread flavored coffee. But if you do have a different one, especially now with so many possibilities, please let me know which one is it. So when this is ready, I'm going to put it on the lid we already created. And some of the elements are already super neat. So this will look absolutely amazing. So, when this is ready, I just need to make sure the glue is set. And what's really good about this project, it just looks really, really cool. However, I wouldn't put any liquid in, or just put some sweets. And maybe you do have your flavored sweets for Christmas. If you do, please let me know what would be a good idea to put inside of that gingerbread coffee cup. So now I'm going to make sure that it is shaped properly and we're going to attach the elements together. So now it is time to fold the flaps up and I'm going to put the glue there. And it will look so neat when we put it together. And as I told you, I'm using liquid glue. And that is the choice for me. However, if you want, you can also use red liner tape. I think the liquid glue works so well. You have to be super patient with it whenever you use Kraft card. And if you're interested in any of the products I use in today's video, including my gingerbread Christmas collection, please check the links in the description down below. And if you do like this collection, I would really like to know what is your favorite element or design paper because I'm very close to 1000 subscribers. So if I hit that by the end of December, I'm going to have a giveaway. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you need, because I'm going to have quite a lot of projects for you coming very, very soon. Now it is time to finish off that lid, and in that Latte Love coffee cup gift box die set, there is one more element and that will make our lid even more neater. And I really, really like it. So again, I just have to make sure the glue is set. And then I decided to use the same design paper from Gingerbread Christmas collection and I created one more panel that will go on top of the lid. And now the box is complete. But at this point I thought let's add a sentiment. In my collection, you also have that gingerbread house with a sentiment. So I decided to put it on the back of craft card and I'm going to cut it. So this way it's going to be super thick and it's going to hold it together, which I think is really cool. So now, as you saw, it is a gingerbread coffee cup. However, I'm going to turn it into tea at the moment. So using my crocodile, I'm going to create a hole and then put a knit here. And as you can see, these are really cool. So I use the yellow one that will go with the gray and actually the brown on that coffee cup. Now it is time to assemble it with a piece of string. And this one is my crochet string I used to create snowflakes for my Christmas decorations. And first I'm going to create a loop or actually make a knot and then I'm going to put it through that hole in the lid. Now I'm going to check how long does it have to be and I'm going to cut the ends off. So when this is ready, then I'm going to put it through a lid and as I told you, I'm going to lift one of the tabs. So this way I'm going to hide that string, which I think is really, really cool. And if you do have your favorite winter tea, I really wonder which one is it. Because you can also get amazing flavors. And that's what's really good about Christmas. We just get so many different ideas and possibilities with amazing drinks. So now, when this is ready, I'm just going to put it through that circle and then, as you can see, I'm going to lift one of the tabs. And to be honest, I couldn't find my pokey tool. So I'm going to use my super small scissors to do it. So, of course, you can do it if you don't have a pokey tool. When this is ready, then I'm going to put some liquid glue inside and make sure it is set before I just leave it. So it will be complete. Super quick, right? So if you do have any cutting dice to create a coffee cup or any other box for Christmas, please do it. It is so much fun and I think you probably have amazing collections in your stash to use for Christmas projects. So my coffee box is complete. What do you think about it? Do you like it? I really hope you do. So now you can see the finished cup. And if you like it, I really hope you will subscribe to my channel because tomorrow I'm going to have another Christmas project for you. And it's going to be super unique. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day and see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye!